Jersey swap to Henderson. Hop in the game in a minute, bro. Bear with me. Bear with me like a bear. I'm hitting them big. Hitting them big.
Yo, what's good, MP?
Good, man.
Live, bro. I watch you. You got a mean bag. Keep going, bro.
Man, that's big time coming from you, man. I study your game.
I appreciate that. But remember, nothing in this league is given to you. You gotta earn it. Trust me. I'm speaking from experience. Take your time.
All right, man. Well, look, I want to get that jersey from you after the game. What's up with that?
What I have to tell you, you gotta earn it, man. Oh, so you like to talk? Let's make something shake then.
You already know.
All right.
Welcome fans to 2K
This VC ain't nothing, bro. He gives more.
NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Russell is out there with Thomas. Then there's Howard. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And for Portland, the guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Rob Williams is out there with Avdia. And it's Grant in at the 3. We are right in the middle part of a long season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. MP outside. Outside for Thomas. The 3. Drills it from outside.
And what you like about MP as a playmaker, he has great vision.
Grant outside. And Sharp has it in the corner. The rebound by the Nets. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking.
It was.
They just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Here's Henderson after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. And that one's put by Henderson.
Had
When it comes
to.
to Scoot Henderson, his handles and his speed with the ball, those may be his best attributes.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Puts it up from 12.
He was.
Again, the Nets.
D'Lo.
A bit of a
Nice stuff.
perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
Henderson passes to Williams. Thomas against Sharp. Pass to Henderson. There's the 3. That shot.
There you go. I know. Yeah.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. A nice shot by Howard. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Here's Williams following the basket by MP. And it's sent
Yeah.
back by Howard.
MP going all out to get the denial. He really wanted that block.
That one goes. Count it. Russell's got 6 points.
and a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well,
Guys, the Blazers with the draft night
they ain't gonna do nothing.
wing Denny.
They don't post like that.
Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
Okay, thank you, Shams. And here are the Trailblazers now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Outside Williams. Pass to Grant. Can they get it? Rebound, Brooklyn. Howard's got his fourth rebound in this one. And here's Russell. A floater. No good from Howard.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now, here's Sharp. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Thomas passes to Claxton. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, back to Sharp. Over Thomas. And it's Sharp missing.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Let's see that pass.
Here's Thomas. And he gets the bucket. Thomas got 8.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Sharp with it. Last time out he had 13 points. Henderson with a screen on Thomas. Here's Sharp. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
And not just an athlete. Sharp is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
Thomas sets a screen for Howard. Outside for Thomas. MP against Avdia. Back to Thomas. For 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 11.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williams sets a screen for Henderson. Rocket 6. And it's sent back by Russell. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, you talk about a player displaying complete dominance on the floor. This is it. And it seemed like he could do no wrong as he was a factor in really every facet of the game. A truly remarkable performance.
Simons, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20?
Yeah, I want to start this now.
I've said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
Trailblazers trail by 18. Back to Sharp. Williams, a screen on Johnson. Sharp on the 3 off target.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
MP again. MP's got 8.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Williams following the basket by MP. Three-pointers, Simons. Rebound, Brooklyn. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Russell in the corner. Outside Howard. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. He's got 11.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Henderson outside. Pass to Sharp. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Some big news coming in from around the NBA. We welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's on the phone with the latest story. Shams?
Thanks, Kevin. With the looming trade deadline coming up, it's the Memphis Grizzlies in transaction news. They've secured Brook Lopez, who could be a major asset for them. Perimeter shooting, high-level defense, rebounding, rim protection. Lopez does it all. They really believe adding him into their front court will elevate their game on both ends.
Always some exciting news.
But Lopez got traded. Ooh.
We thank Shams for always bringing it to us. And here is Simons. Following the three-pointer by MP. Williams kicks to Anderson. Cans it from downtown. Anderson's got his second.
All right, I got you that three-scoop. Let's see.
Anderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Got you though.
Drills the three-pointer.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Trailblazers shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Back to Sharp. Henderson outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Brooklyn. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
The Blazers on offense. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points.
That's how it flows. That
That
Weird.
just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the
So weird
assistant
from out of
coaching
hand.
staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
The three-pointer is right on target.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And it's sent back by Russell. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. So for the Trailblazers, Andre Ayton's checked in for Robert Williams. Jabari Walker comes in for Avdia. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Henderson. And the Nets also making a change. Wilson, he's checked in for Cameron Johnson. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Banton's checked in. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Connects from three-point range.
Threes in a row.
MP's got 26 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Banton. 8 points his last outing. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And when you're a knockdown shooter like you were, with the kind of athleticism that Anthony Simons possesses, Brent, you're in rarefied air.
Yeah, no doubt Anthony, one of those guys, really tough to stop. You got to pick your poison with him. That quickness and his ability to get to the rim, though, that can impact what they do offensively.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Utah was all business. He scored an incredible number of points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double. He put on a show, and those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that
Not even
game.
a good setup.
His effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Again, Simon's missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And Portland has possession following the three-point attempt by MP.
Doing that.
29 left in the first
You get
quarter.
blocked though.
Wilson with the block, and he's able to get it back. Here's Sharp,
Boy,
and there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Sharp. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Thomas. Outside Howard, good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got assist number 5 here tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Shoots the three. Good. From three.
look at that boy. Look at that boy.
Triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Trailblazers shooting an alarming 21% to get things going here. Grant for three. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Pass to Howard. From past the arc. And the Nets, another three.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Grant outside. To end the drought. Rebounded by Howard. MP's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Melton. MP looking around. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 44.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
MP has been leading the charge for the Nets. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of three-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Nets have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Walker out there with Jeremy Grant. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Anthony Simon. And it's Banton in at the two-guard. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Russell, a screen on Walker. The drive by MP. Count that one. Howard's got 46 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Simon's on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. Outside, Walker. Portland moving the ball around. Walker, a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Banton, the pass to Simons. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Russell against Simon. Takes a three. And he's good on the three ball. Simons has got 6.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
MP inside. Guarded by Walker. And again, MP.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Simon. He's got 6.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Russell with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Grant outside. Ayton sets the pick for Grant. Misses the 3. For Brooklyn, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field.
Oh, man, how about Johnson coming at
Came
you with
of
some power to get the finish?
Here's Banton. Nothing on the board. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Melton. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Johnson's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
With his first shot attempt, Banton's shot is off. And so MP will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Only given up 6 here in this quarter.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
Portland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Ayton a screen on Russell. Three-pointer, Simon. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. 11 feet out and he hits it. Simons has got 5 points in the quarter.
Most of Simon's shots are inside or outside. I don't know where the other side they could come from, but he can hit from anywhere.
Johnson outside. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. 3. Howard's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Banton.
Yeah.
Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Outside, Walker for the 3. It's hauled in by MP. Howard's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pass to Johnson. MP outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level. This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Outside, Walker. Over Howard. Great D that time from Howard. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. And then Johnson with the jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Simons the pass to Grant. Simons with the screen for Grant. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Sharp.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his
Ooh.
Yikes.
Hey, we're doing that dunk.
Gracious. And their balanced effort at both
Oh, we
ends
360, but I'll take it.
this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Banton. Still scoreless.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Brooklyn in control. Here's Howard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, that is on the defense there. You can't be overzealous trying to stop MP.
The Nets shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
So for the Trailblazers, Williams, he's checked in for Walker. Murray comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Avdia in for Delano Banton. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Cameron Thomas comes in for Melton. And it's Johnson in for D'Angelo Russell.
And that's what makes MP such a team player.
Now, Avdia. Williams, a screen on Thomas. Now, here's Avdia. 6 to shoot, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You take a look at Howard. He's currently atop in the Eastern Conference. He's got a lot of fans the world over.
He's got plenty of fans among his fellow players as well. I'm sure he'd be number one on their ballots if they were voting.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. Catching up on the changes for Portland. Shaden Sharp's checked in for Murray. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for DeAndre Ayton. Henderson against Thomas. Sharp the pass to Avdia. Now here's Simon. Portland again missing.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
2 points. That one goes.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Sharp. Pass to Simon. A floater, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Keon Johnson.
Simon's been learning some of the tricks from Lillard there. He gets the defense to bite on the pump fake. It draws the foul.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking. And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Grant, and the rejection by MP.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here's Sharp. And it's Grant in the corner. Plenty of space. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it's good, 2 points. Thomas got 8 points here in this quarter.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. They host the Clippers after this game, and that'll be the middle game of their 5 in their longest homestand of the year. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Now, here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine here. Thomas, that's good.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Grant outside. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Outside for Thomas. From the arc. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's
He's scoot in a minute.
been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Sharp finds Grant. Looking to end the run. No good on that one. Nice D from Williams. Here's Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Thomas got 27 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Again, the miss by Grant.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Howard against Simon. Howard, the pass to Thomas. Over Sharp. Again, the Nets for 2.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Simons following the bucket by the Nets. Driving the lane. It's hauled in by MP.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Avdia. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. MP outside. Outside Thomas. Thomas sets a screen for Howard. Outside for Thomas. Count it, good. Thomas got 33 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
There seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Brooklyn ahead, delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
That's bad, geez.
Well,
And guys, turning back to the game we've been watching, MP's been the story so far.
The confidence of MP stands out to me so far. He's been in total control of the situation, and the defense has not slowed him down.
He has been sensational, leading by example out there. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at him.
Starting off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Thomas is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then it's MP. And it's Claxton in at the center position.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now, here's Sharp. Williams, a screen on Russell. He had a nice open look right there. Henderson's got 11 points.
The response there, Henderson with his own 3, so competitive.
Again, what an avalanche! 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Left side, Grant. To the middle. Sharp, the pass to Abdia. They get it back.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Outside for Thomas. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Thomas got 39.
Okay. Box up, that's what I can't get past.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Pass to Williams. Henderson outside. Avdia with it. Lets it go from deep. And it's Russell with the rebound.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And that one drops for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
It's Henderson on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. Henderson, no good.
Yeah, starting the half here, 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Easy, but easy.
And 2 free throws coming up on
All right.
that one to go with all the contact. It's on Scoot Henderson.
I mean, how much promise do you see
Okay,
in
Bill
MP?
Walton,
This
he
young
just passed.
player has so many physical tools that are already there. Now he just has to keep improving.
Both shots good from the stripe. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Sharp sets the pick for Henderson. They need this, and then Henderson with the dunk.
Boy, Scoot has
Scoot
everything working tonight.
Having a good game, though.
From long range in the third quarter so far. Here's MP. That one goes in. 66 points for MP.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And the rejection by MP. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Avdia, the pass to Sharp. Williams, a screen on Thomas. Here's Sharp into the lane. Russell against Henderson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Howard. For Brooklyn, they've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And the basket by Johnson.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Sharp. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The shot, no good.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And the dunk by MP.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Portland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's Sharp missing. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points, and the basket by MP.
Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
Grant outside. And Sharp has it in the corner. Gets to the corner and buries it. Here's Russell. He's got 8, and once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown three-point shooter. Brent, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. He's been a better rebounder. And if you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
Pass to Sharp. Williams sets a screen for Sharp. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brooklyn's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Trailblazers shooting only 21% from the field so far. It's hauled in by Thomas. Brooklyn with the ball. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Henderson following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Here's Grant. And that one, good. Grant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Grant doing a great job. Just bounced off the contact there and then finished off the shot.
Thomas, a screen on Avdia. Howard. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. We know, Brett, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA. And Shaedon Sharp took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game, and then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Ayton comes in for Avdia, and it's Simons in for Scoot Henderson. Drops in the tray.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Outside Williams. Grant surveying the D. Pass to Simons. Williams with the ball. Ayton kicks to Simons. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Simons has got 12 in the game.
They gave up a 3 at the other end, and that's Simons' response.
Thomas, a screen on Williams. And another one falls. Amazing.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Grant outside. Pass to Sharp. Ayton sets the pick for Sharp. Here's the floater. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
How's that today?
How about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
The trail. making a switch here. Walker's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Johnson's checked in. Here's Howard. And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
48.
Simons against Johnson. Bounce pass, Simons. And it's Sharp missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Simons with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on MP.
And when
substitution on the court.
In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
The guard pair are Henderson and Sharp. Jeremy Grant is out there with Avdia, and it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. From deep, Thomas, and again for 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for 3-point shots made. Henderson for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here is MP. Outside for Thomas. 3-pointer. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. To stop the run. It's not going to go for him. The Nets have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Good, another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. The shot by Sharp, nobody around. Off target with his 3.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Thomas sets a screen for Howard. Outside for Thomas. Launches a 3. And again for 3.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the ball. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. The Nets making a switch here. Portland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Over in the corner, Avdia. Rebounded by Howard. And here are the Nets. They're rolling here on a 15-point run. Nobody near Milton. Off target from outside. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. Henderson with a screen on Sharp. Sharp's got space. Rebound, Brooklyn.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Thomas, a screen on Henderson. Outside Thomas. Back to Howard. Outside Wilson. Fires the 3. And another assist.
And this man keeps dropping times. Tied for the 4th most ever in an NBA game.
The vision. And the passing from him. Just unreal, guys. Williams sets a screen for Sharp. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing.
but the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Howard. And he comes up with the deuce.
That's just too easy for MP.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Brooklyn in control. Here's Howard. And good, he hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Williams, a screen on Thomas. They need this one. Rebounded by the Nets.
Yeah, occupy Robert Williams. Oh.
Here's
Yeah.
Howard. And yep, another basket. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Williams up on top. Outside, Avdia. Portland, no good that time either. It's the Nets now. Here's MP. He got it again. Sensational. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Here's Sharp. Makes it off the glass.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Avdia against Howard. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 5. Williams sets a screen for Sharp. Sinks the three.
That's going in.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. MP with it. Now Avdia defending. Here's Howard. Avdia with the rebound. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fourth team foul.
19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Puts the move on, and then Henderson with
the hell?
jam.
What the heck, Milton?
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Free throw good, MP.
Damn, boy, give me that jersey.
Fires from way outside. Offline. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance
eating that popcorn.
all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
That's good work. You earned this, Clint. You'll be seeing me again, though.
Come on, bro. I stay ready.
All right, that's a bet. Appreciate you, bro. And that's good work. Keep going, son.
You too. Good luck the rest of the season.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
That 360 is beautiful. The most athletic 360. It's a 360.
The champ is here. This is a bad man. He scares himself, even me.